Hey you guys, welcome back. I thought I'd throw up a video as a wrap up to the Western Australia trip. That's finished now, so the last decent fly I had was at a good mate's place, Shano. Miss you, Papa Bear, but it was great fun catching up. So we flew from his property in just south of Perth, and it really awesome flight, as you'll see. So welcome to the show. Okay, didn't catch the launch out of the paddock, but it was pretty uneventful. Got to a nice climb out, I thought, because it was nice and early, and as we all should do, we'll fly over my good buddy's house and see if he's awake with a nice quiet little Parramatta. So just over the property there now. That's a little close up there of that black clay I spoke about with the Wagerup cricket ground. Yeah, very interesting. They export it all around the world as well. A nice little sideline for the farm. And here we are, rattling the cages. He was probably up and about. Yeah, there we go. Strangely enough, even at this time of the morning, it was a little bit rough down low, so I avoided doing a touch and go on his rooftop, which certainly would have woken him up. Making our way now across the coast. It was interesting enough about all this countryside here. There's lots of planted tree forests. I think they're pine plantations lying over an empty paddock there now. Slowly making our way through to the coast. Yeah, had a quartering tailwind today, so that means it wasn't quite blowing behind me. It was off to the side a bit. Gave me a pretty good ground speed. Just crossing over the main road there that goes from Perth through to Bunbury. A nice bit of height there. It's always important to remember, or for me to remember, particularly if you've a big wing over there. Sorry if you lost your breakfast. Always important to remember when I'm flying over certain places to make sure you have enough height, particularly if there's nowhere to bail out to land. Flying over this little inland lake before the coast. Now, it's normally not a good policy because I said before I've got that quartering tailwind to fly to the coast when you've got a tailwind, because in the event that that wind picks up, it could blow you out to the ocean, blow you out to sea. And it's not a real good scene, and potentially it could be a pretty big career ender, because you splash down with all that gear on my back, you're going to sink like a mercury anchor. But I did get a little bit close there. It was a long weekend as well. There was a few campers along the beach. Say in the favourable breeze, it would have been just nice to sit down, get down low along the water there, and a bit of a foot drag along there, and yeah, but the beach looked really nice. This is about as close as I dare to go to the coastline. Always testing the wind, making sure that breeze has picked up, and as you can see now, it has picked up. So that bar I've got there on my feet is an accelerator system, so I am able to increase my speed, my ground speed, so that gives me a little bit more penetration in stronger wind. So if that's not enough, there is a trim system up where my hands are that I can extend. Makes the wing fly faster, and I can push that bar out as well. That gives me an absolute top speed. The bar is always advisable, the stirrup is always advisable, because if I run into turbulent wind, then I can get off that speed system really quickly. So dead slow is probably the safest to fly the paraglider in turbulent conditions. That means then I can actively pilot the wing. So it means if I get a surges or tailwind or any sort of turbulence, I can adjust those brakes and maintain level speed. So a bit of a jump now back toward the farm and the end of the flight. Watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to yeah, that just about wraps it up. So yeah, Western Australia's over. We're back in Geelong at the moment, wrapping up the Australia tour. So I might get another video out if I do a bit of flying inland. But we're due to fly out on the 23rd. It's been a good learning experience, but coming back to Australia again. Let me see, very much mixed feelings. I think I'm a little bit spoiled by being overseas. Absolutely love my country, but I really do prefer the simpler life, and at the moment Thailand's offering me the simpler life. Certainly cheaper, living and lifestyle is certainly cheaper over there, and I just find that there's a lot less first world problems over there, which kind of I'm feeling more and more uncomfortable with as we come back to more developed countries, I guess. So anyway, that's a luxury I'm grateful that I have. And so yeah, we fly out on the 23rd. Our little dog's coming with us this time, and he'll be flying out on the 24th or something like those lines. We'll get there just before him. So yeah, unless I put out another video in the meantime from Australia, this might be it, and then you'll see me again in Thailand. So hope you enjoyed it, and sorry about babbling on too much, but you know, this is the way I do it. So anyway, enjoy. I'll talk to you later on. Bye bye.